We all have a sense of Stephen Hawking, his iconic voice.
My name is Stephen Hawking.
His renowned image, and of course his staggering brain.
Eddie, of course, was very committed to this, but also I think very scared too. It was a real responsibility to play this iconic figure.
It's called motor neuron disease. Life expectancy is 2 years.
I was rather surprised that a major film company should want to make a film about me.
It's extraordinary, the detail of Eddie's performance from head to toe. And I think because of Eddie's incredible commitment, I really think we pushed each other. We really brought out the best in each other.
I love him, and he loves me. We're going to fight this illness together.
Just after I was cast, the first thing that was important for me was to educate myself on motor neuron disease. I went to a clinic in London and worked with a specialist there. She introduced me to people suffering from motor neuron disease, and they were incredibly welcoming and generous. They educated me on the specifics and the intricacies of this brutal, brutal illness. Not just the physical cost, but the emotional cost as well. I then went and found as many photographs of Stephen as I could, and you can see how the disease manifested itself in him. It was then about trying to track that into my body.
You don't know what's coming. It'll affect everything.
One of the early symptoms of motor neuron disease is drop foot. Your foot can begin to trail, and ultimately that can trip you up. You can also start to see rigidity in your hands.
What Eddie had to do was to really understand and internalize these 4 different stages of illness. Able-bodied, and then on 1 stick, on 2 sticks, going into the wheelchair.
As Stephen's physicality declined, as he could move fewer muscles,
It's okay, boy.
it took more energy from me.
I have loved you. I did my best.
Your muscles would be contorted, and even your facial muscles would end up in these extremes of position. It was challenging. It really was. It was an extraordinary challenge. But you were constantly aware that at the end of the day, you were able to get up and get out of the chair. So you were daily reminded of how lucky you were.
To the esteemed Dr. Stephen Hawking.
Everything about this job was a formidable privilege. Our dream as actors is to tell interesting stories about interesting people, and they don't come as extraordinary as Stephen Hawking. It was the great privilege of my life.
I thought Eddie Redmayne portrayed me very well. At times, I thought he was me.
Eddie's greatest achievement was to get down the disabilities that were required and then project this emotional life out of that disability.
There should be no boundary to human endeavor. However bad life may seem, while there is life, there is hope.